Let's understand the association mapping. First, we have covered the one-to-one mapping now. Next, we are going to cover many-to-one association mapping. Okay, so let us see many-to-one, how it works now, and what are the mapping we have to do in that. Okay, so we'll take another example, like we'll take a employee and having a project. So one employee may have a many project, and one project can be done by the many employee. So let us try to see this relationship here, uh, many to one. Okay, so I'll just say here new Java project, and I'll like quickly give a name here like association mapping many to one. Okay, so many to one with Hibernate. Okay, and then say next. I'll just say finish. Okay, so come back to here, and this is the source. I'll just say new package. I'll say here com dot example dot finish, and right click, uh, my clips, add Hibernate capabilities, and then say next. Say next, select the drivers, click next now, and just browse the package here, say finished. Right, so this is my here. We'll add just property here. I'll just say here HBM2DDL create. Okay, and add another property, so SQL true. Okay, save now. So let's close this configuration here. So I need a two class here. Let us create a two different class now, new class, and then say here imply. Okay, and then again I'm just creating a new class, and I'll say here project. Okay, what I'll say project, right? So project class finish. I'll create another, or okay, fine. So I just created two class here, employee and project. So project will have what, some ID, title, customer. Okay, so let us say I have a private string ID, private string, say title of the project, private string, who is the customer of this project. Okay, I'll just say here private. Okay, imply, what, imply. Okay, then so generate getter setter here. I'll just say here right click, so source, I'll say here, just a moment, right click, source, generate getter and setter. I'll check all these four, and I'll say okay. So getter and setter is ready now for the project class. We'll go to the employee object here, and I'll say here employee ID, right? So I'll make a emp id private string emp id. If I want to take this I capital, I can take it here, and then again I say private string first name of the employee, okay, private string last name of the employee, right? And then I'll just say here private, I'll take a set here and I say project, what are the projects they are having, okay? So set I'm using, so it will be another, or we can have unique projects only, right? So I'll just say projects here equal to new has set what project, right? And then open do like this, right? Just import the util package now, and import the set interface from util package, right? So I just explained to you that we are having some collection mapping, right? If you remember, set I'm using here, right? Now so this part is done, set is done. Now we'll have a setter getter for this, so I'll just say here set project and on, right? Right click source and then generate getter setter. I'll check all and say okay. So getter and setter has been created for set project get projects, right? And you can see this string emp id getter setter method is there. So we are ready with pozo class, right? Now how we'll do the mapping? So that is only challenge here we are having. We'll just go to here. I'll copy one person, so I'll say copy and paste it here. So this name I will just rename it. I'll say here refactor or rename. So what name we'll give? We can go for project HBM file. So let us make it project first. So I'll just say here project .hbm file, okay? So it has been refactored now. I'll just open and quickly I'll just do the mapping here. So class name is project, right? Table will be created, what table you are expecting here. So let us say projects. And what is the ID in this? So ID is just ID now. If you are looking for some kind of generator and all, then it is fine. Or we don't need this, okay? And then what we are having next is the title. Second is what? Customer. Now here we'll write what? ManyToOne. ManyToOne. Name is to whom we are having relationship with employee, right? So we'll write here employee now. I'll just give a name here, employee I given here. And the class is what? I have a implies, right? And then I'll say here column equal to emp id. So it will just map with that, right? It will have a reference with that emp underscore id, you can say. So close it here itself. So this mapping part has been done from it is giving error. Let me just check. I have not closed the id. So it is gone, right? Now I just copy this project and paste it here itself, and I'll say next is my what, I have imply.hbm.xml. Okay, now we need to do the mapping of imply here. So this is my imply hbm, and I'll say here imply, and table will be created what, class is imply, right? Class name is what, imply. A table will be say implies. Okay, and here I'll say lazy equal to false. Okay, now id, what is id? I have a emp id, right? What column name you're looking? Say column will be emp underscore id. Okay, and first name and the last name, first name of the imply and last name of the imply, right? Now here this imply is having projects, right? If you come back to here, imply, it is having project set. So how will do this mapping? Set. So for this sake we are having what tag? Set tag. Okay, set name equal to what? Projects. Okay, cascade. So whatever the projects we are having there, it will come here, it will have a reference with that. So we are saying cascade none, and then we say lazy equal to true. So before loading, this will get loaded, right? And then this set will have a key. Sorry. So we'll just write inside here, and this set is having a key. What is the key? So your column is what? Column equal to emp id, right? Emp underscore id, correct? And this is having one to many with project. So here I have to write one to many name equal to one to many class with class equal to projects. Okay, or sorry, project only. This I will remove from here. So this is my final mapping of the imply that I have done here. So class, this is a property we are having, and this property is the set which I am doing for the projects, right? So this guy can have many projects, right? So it is one to many. Now, so we'll make one new class here, or let us copy this association manager from the previous example. I paste it here and I say association manager, so I don't have all these classes and all, right? So these all are fine, but only I have to do what here, I just need to create a project p1, first project equal to new project, okay, and then I say p1 dot add, sorry, p1 dot set project id. What is a project id? Say it is a p001, okay, p1 dot set what is the set title, right? Set title online trading, okay. So p1 dot set customer. Who is the customer? Let us say Zing Associates, okay. p1 dot set. So we have set all these three values. So next what we have to do, let us create another project now, same project p2. I'll paste it here and say this is a project p2 here, and this is my p02. Let us make it p capital here, okay. And this is another project which is online payroll, okay, a Sigma tech customer. So we have made two projects here now. Next part is what? Imply e1 equal to new imply. I just did here. So I created one imply class object, and what I'll do now, so I'll just say here I'll set all the values for imply e1 e2 here, okay. Just a moment. So imply e1, and what I'll do here, e1 dot set imply id. Do we need? Yes, set imply id, and this imply id is a e001, okay. e1 dot set first name, it is a John. e1 dot set last name, John Louis. So we have done what? First name, last name we have done, and then e1 dot set project. What project? p1, right? No. Okay, so I'm just passing project here. I'll just check that. Dot. Do we have set imply? So we are missing one thing here, that p1 dot set imply even, right? For project p2 also, I say, it should be p2, right? It should be p2. It should be p2. p2 dot set imply even. Okay. So what I have to do here, for doing this, I have to do this job. Control Z. I just declare on the top here, then only the error will go. Yes. So we have created imply object, and we are saying that this project 1 is for imply 1, this project 2 is also for the imply 1, and the next I'll just say even dot set project. Set project. Projects is a set type. So can I pass p1 here? I think it will give error now. I'll just check the imply class first now. So imply class is here. We are having this projects, right? So imply class is using set now. So what I have to do now? Okay. So imply is having this ID, name, last name, right? And project. Project is a set type. So project is set type, right? So what we have to do now? Add project. We'll come back here. I need to make a method, extra method in the employee class, which will help me to add, right? So that was missing here. I just created one, a setter and getter method right here. So I'll just make here one method, and I'll say here public void add project. That's why I'm not able to add the project. I'll say here project type, project prj, okay, and open close, and inside that I'll do what, I'll just say here projects dot add. So I'm using list type and I say prj. So what are the projects I'll add? It will add to my that list I set, I mean, right? Come back to here and then write here add project, not set project, dot add project what, p1, correct? Now similarly even dot add project, I say p2. So I just added two project for that employee, right? Now let us try to save this first. So I'll have a project here, right? Or first I'll make a employee here, e1, right? And then save as p1. Again I do here session dot save p2, right? Yeah. So I'm done with all the mapping now. I think I have not changed the configurations where I'm not added all. So just say add here and come back to here and select the HPM file. So this is the two HPM file I have, project and implies, okay. So you can see the source now, it has been added the both mapping file here, right? And just say here save. So now run this code here and say run as Java application. So we are getting an error now. An association from the table projects refers to the unmapped class com.imply. So this is my projects. I just done cascade none. If I just remove this, okay, key column emp id class imply, right? See the mistake here I've done. So class is imply, right? And column is this, right? Now come back to here. I just check once again my HVM file. I'll just try again this code here. So right click run as Java application. So you can see insert has been done and update projects. So shall we try to see the tables now? I'll just say here so tables. So we are having implies, and what was the projects, right? So projects are there, right? So I just say here select star from implies, so one record John Lewis, and I just say here projects, right? So here I have two projects for this imply, so one to many relationship, and from this side we can say ManyToOne, right? So this guy is having many projects, these projects are having one imply, right? So I hope you understood from here. So that's all about